Hi, I'm Pip Waller and this is Being Human, where I talk about all sorts of things to do with being a person. So today I'm going to talk about changing and transformation and what it's like when that's going on within us, what it's like when some big old thing, or maybe not old, but something that's been with us a long time is loosening up and changing. And quite often when we're trying to improve our lives or change our lives, what that's about is things changing inside of us. And in fact, I'm going to say that also what's going on in the whole world today, there's a massive need for change. And many of us know this and have got big feelings of all kinds about it. And a lot of people that are interested in what I could call, what can we call it? Healing, actually, really deep healing. See that the healing is needed in the whole of our societies as well, but that there's a reflection of what's going on inside us and what's going on outside us. All spiritual paths, deep spiritual paths from many parts of the world have that as an idea that there's not really that degree of separation between our inner life and the outer life. So if we can change our inner life, then the outer life changes. But actually, let's be honest, it's not really that easy to change. I mean, any of us that have tried to change things will know that we've got things that are very tenacious, not easy. So we have to be patient and gentle with ourselves. Also, mentally, we're very fast. You know, we can imagine a change like that, but the actual reality of that change moving through our lives, it happens much more slowly and it can be frustrating and actually it can be extremely painful. So I'm going through big internal processes at the moment of change and I can feel it very deep within me, and it's made me remember what happens to a caterpillar in order for it to change into a butterfly. And I found this a very useful thing to think about and remember when I'm going through hard times, difficult times, and I can feel big changes. So I thought I'd share this with you. So caterpillars, you know, often they're green, but they can be all different kinds, can't they? There they are, they're born, they hatch, and they just basically munch, eat, get bigger and bigger and bigger and fatter. Now, in a caterpillar, the caterpillar's got genes, DNA, which make that caterpillar shape and maintain its body. And that goes on and it goes on till it gets to a certain size. And then it's triggered to do that thing where it makes the chrysalis and it goes inside. So it makes a very hard shell and it goes inside, kind of sleeping. Now, here's the thing that's really interesting. Inside a caterpillar, right from the beginning of its life, right from its birth or its conception and its birth, there are butterfly genes that are dormant within that animal, within that caterpillar. So when it's in the chrysalis, the butterfly genes, they start to wake up. They start to wake up and actually they start to attack the caterpillar genes and destroy them. So in a way, there's this fight inside the chrysalis, the beginning thing, when the caterpillar is going to be completely transformed. And actually it fights back. It doesn't go, oh, okay, that's great. Yeah, dissolve me, I'll become a butterfly, how nice. It's in pain and it's frightened probably. And it's like, it's a life and death situation for that caterpillar. But actually the butterfly genes, they wake up and they become more and more dominant until they kill the caterpillar, kind of, although it's somehow they're the same creature. So how can we understand that? I don't know. But they dissolve, the whole caterpillar gets liquefied, made back into the atoms and molecules and like a soup that it was made from. And then the caterpillar genes use that soup to build the butterfly. Oh, sorry, did I say the butterfly genes? Anyway, the butterfly genes use the soup that was the caterpillar to build the body of the butterfly. And that's all going on inside that cocoon, that little hard case. And it's going on. So now the butterfly is winning. But then the butterfly, at some point, it's grown, it's fully grown, and it's going to crack. The shell, the hard shell cracks, and the butterfly comes out. Actually, it's not easy for the butterfly to come out. It has to fight. It has to fight to get its way out. So it pushes its way out. And when it first comes out, it's this completely new creature. I mean, imagine what does that feel like? And it's actually quite vulnerable, a newly hatched or a newly emerged butterfly, because it's got these beautiful wings, as we know. This applies to moths as well, by the way, these beautiful wings, but they have to be pumped up, filled up with water, with liquid, and otherwise they don't work. So when it first comes out, they've been all squished, so it can't fly. It first comes out and it just has to sit there and fill up those wings until the wings grow, and they grow and they grow and they grow, and they're all filled with liquid, and then the butterfly can take off and soar. So I rather like that, because I think that's what goes on inside us when there's a big change going on. It feels like a life and death situation often for us, like a fight going on, the old self and the new self. And I'm looking at the world, and because I've been like noticing the massive polarities in the world for really kind of seem to be getting more and more extreme. You know, I'm going to mention the B word, you know, Brexit, anti-Brexit. Oh, I don't know, America, I can say Trump, anti-Trump, whatever, reaction, liberalism, whatever they are. But what seems to be happening is a massive polarity. I could also say, you know, sticking with the old ways and just ignoring destruction of the environment and carrying on and on and on the way that we are, or extinction rebellion and fighting to try to save our beautiful planet. All these huge polarities between people. But I suddenly was thinking, like, you know, that's a bit like there's a fight going on. There's a transformation needed, and there's this fight. We're at that stage where there's the conflict and the fight between the butterfly genes fighting to survive and the caterpillar genes fighting to survive, and the butterfly genes taking over. What else? One last thing about butterflies, which I find really interesting, because they've got these amazing wings that have to be full of liquid and fluid in order to be big and be able to make them move. They have to drink a lot. Butterflies, basically, they're constantly drinking. So, you know, they flit around, they look very beautiful, and they alight here, and then they go and they alight there, and they land here and land there, and so on. Everywhere they land, they're on the lookout for liquid all the time. They're drinking wherever they land. So obviously they drink from nectar of flowers, and maybe the dew that collects in some plants have that, and rainwater. But they also drink from dirty, muddy puddles, or they drink even from the liquid that collects on animal feces, you know, on a cow pat or whatever. So they actually, or from rotting rubbish, any liquid a butterfly will drink from. So they go from here to there, not just all beautiful things. Anywhere they land where there's liquid, they take that what they need from their experiences in life to keep them beautiful and alight. And there you go. That's it. Butterflies, caterpillars, transformation. It's not easy, but at some point you get to be that amazing butterfly. Maybe all of us as humans on this planet, something, whatever the destructive thing that's going on now, but something's emerging that's much more beautiful. Thank you for listening. I'm Pip Waller. This is Being Human. Don't forget to tell your friends, subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to get up my subscribers so that they start recommending me to people that don't know me. Good luck with the transformation.